everyone!
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandon.
And my name is Heidi, and we're here with another Pin Mail Monday video for you guys.
We are super excited because it is a new Monday of a new month, which means we are doing our pins of the month, and we also have a special box from a super special someone to show you, which we are super excited about.
So for the month of March, we decided to theme our Pins of the Month board around St. Patrick's Day.
We did. So we're getting all the green vibes right now, which we love. I don't have a lot of green pins. I thought that I did. Heidi has way more than I do.
I only picked like one from each movie though, so we don't have too many on the board.
No. And I think there's some that are very like underrepresented that we never show. So do you want to go first?
Sure. I'm gonna start off with this pin from the Windows of Magic series, which is so beautiful. It's a Jungle Book pin, and we have Baloo and Mowgli on there. And I mean, it's not super green, but the green background.
It's beautiful green.
I just love it.
I love it too. And it's an LE pin, which is like super nice. We love showing LE pins.
Yeah, it's a limited edition of 2000.
And Jungle Book was one of Heidi's favorite childhood movies, if you didn't know. My first one that I'm gonna show is one that I just think is so funny and so cute. It is from the Shanghai Disney Resort, and it is a pin of Flash from Zootopia, but he's on a t-shirt. And I love the kind of cartoony style that they drew these in. I now have the Judy Hopps one of this as well. There's a whole series, but I love that green. There's two different kinds of green on there, which is really cool.
Next pin that I'm going to show is one of Mulan, which is super cool. It's actually a limited edition of 300, and it's kind of transparent. I know it's not like super green, it's more greenish blue, but I really liked it, so I wanted to show it. In the middle, you have Mulan as Ping, and she's shooting that cannon. And then you also have Creaky and Mushu on there, which is super cool.
I love it. And that's actually from a series. It was like a park pack thing that you could buy on Shop Disney, and it came with like 3 pins, and all the pins have a different variant, which is really cool. So we had to get a pin of this girl in here because her dress is so green and so beautiful. I'm sure you know who we're talking about. This is of Tiana, and I just love this. Her dress, I think, is one of the best like Disney princess dresses. The green on here is so beautiful, and it's really sparkly.
This next pin I love a lot. It's of Coda from Brother Bear, and it says Yellowstone Journey. And this is from like Disney, it's like Adventures by Disney. Yeah, so I just love this pin. I don't have too many Brother Bear pins, so anytime I get the chance to show one off, I always take it.
The next pin that I'm going to show is a pin of 2 best friends, and it's from the BFFs series, and we got Timon and Pumbaa. There's the green background. They're snacking on some grubs right there. I love this little series.
Next pin is from one of my favorite childhood movies, Fun and Fancy Free. So we have Willie the Giant on there, as well as Mickey, and he's climbing the beanstalk. So we had to show this pin because it is super green. I love it, and it's a limited edition of 400, and it's from the Disney Studio Store in Hollywood. So it has those ice cream backs on there.
This next pin is probably my favorite green Disney character. This is a pin of Rex from Toy Story. He is just so adorable. I think we need to show Rex some love. He's super underappreciated. And this pin is a limited release pin, and this came out when Toy Story Land opened. And I think this was at Box Lunch or something. I traded for it, so I wouldn't really know, but I just think that he is so awesome. I love Toy Story Land, and Rex is just the sweetest, best green Disney character.
Up next, I have a green Loungefly pin, and this is Blazy, which is the pet dragon in Onward. And I love Onward. It's it is my most favorite Pixar movie, actually. So I love this pin, and it is a limited release pin.
Oh, wow. This next pin just takes me back to Disney World, and I love this section of this attraction. This is my favorite attraction, Toy Story Mania, and this is my favorite game in Toy Story Mania when all the aliens are there.
Next up, we have Grandpappy Troll. I just learned today that his name is Grandpappy, not Pappy.
With 2 B's. Heidi like asked me his name, and I said it, and she goes, no, it's like Grandpappy. And I was like, I don't know, we need to like double check this.
Yeah, so this is a Pin Trader Delight pin. I love it. I love Grandpappy. Now I'm all like uncomfortable saying
I know, now
his
it's
name.
like weird to say.
So this is from the Disney Studio Stores, right? You can get the ice creams there, and then you get a pin.
The most amazing deal of all time.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we have that anywhere else in the world? And the last pin on our pins of the month board, again, not a super bright green, but kind of a dark green. And these are two of my favorite Disney sidekicks. I love them. We have Ray and Louis from Princess and the Frog. I just love these two. I think that they need more merch of them. This is the only pin that I have that has Ray on it, and I need more. And it actually spins. This side is not green, but you can see Dr. Facilier and Tiana there when he's showing her the cards. And this is an LE pin of 3,000, and this came out for one of the anniversaries for Princess and the Frog.
So those are our pins of the month, and that will be in our background for the rest of the month.
And a fun fact, we actually started our Disney YouTube channel this month. So This is kind of a big month for us, which is fun. So we're gonna open this package right here. This is a park pickup from our dear beloved friend Kevin, because he is down there. We are so jealous. He's a place in Florida, so he's just enjoying it. But we already opened this up because he had to pick up some other things for me.
For a box swap.
Yes, for a box swap, but there is a lot of goodies in here, and I'm super excited. There are some pins and some extras. So should we start with the extras?
Sure.
Or the pins?
Let's start with the extras.
Okay, first of all, Kevin knows me too well. You can hold one and I'll hold one. This is my favorite cereal of all time. My favorite food is cereal if you are new. And we can't get this here, or we can at like special places. Stores. But not your average grocery store. Fruity Pebbles. I love me some Fruity Pebbles. They're so good. They're just like Rice Krispie Squares, but just like, not Rice Krispie Squares, Rice Krispie cereal with like fruit flavoring, and they are just so good. So thank you, Kevin, for those. That was a great surprise.
Up next, Kevin also hooked me up with some candies, and I love these. They're Haribos, and they're sour streamers, and I'm gonna eat one. We haven't actually ate breakfast yet because we like to film in the morning, just that we're fresh, you know? But that's okay.
You gonna
Not
try
much
one?
of a breakfast person anyways.
I'll try a blue one. I like blue the best, I think. Do they all have different flavors?
Yeah.
What are the flavors? Let the people know.
Orange. The green is sour apple.
Oh my gosh.
Red is sour cherry. Blue is sour blue raspberry.
It's really sour. But it's because I brushed my teeth, I think, or something.
These are good.
You just had a sour moment.
No, I'm like choking.
These are very good though.
And they're not like, sometimes when you get stuff like these, like, you know the colored ones, they almost taste like stale.
Yeah.
Because they're like hard, but these are
Do we have these here?
I don't think so, but I think someone sent one in Magic Mail before.
Oh, they are so good. And I love blue raspberry things. Let us know your favorite flavor of like candy. So good.
Up next, we have one of these Onward minis. They're like mystery packs, which I love Onward. Again, I said it earlier, but I absolutely love this. And it never says what ones you can get.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not actually sure. But
do we have them all? We're not sure if we have them all.
I don't think we have them all, but I don't know which ones are missing.
Let's see. Super Heidi, that thing open.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's perfect one.
It's an Ian one. So cute. And he has his little wizard staff, so I absolutely
You have that one?
love this. I think I do have that one, but you can never have too many Ians.
No, it's true. Again, go again.
Okay. Ooh, we have a little Olaf figural bag. I don't know how to say that. It says figural. I didn't know if that was a word. And so we have Onward Olaf here.
You know it's not a
I'm
word?
just gonna open him.
Later words. If you missed our video from last week, go check it out. I made up a word.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm gonna put him on my backpack.
He's really cute. We love Olaf. The next thing in the box, we have one of these magic towels, and this one is of Belle, my girl.
Yep.
I love Belle so much.
These magic towel things are so fun too.
Yeah, I know. Did we actually do it? Like,
we did
them once, didn't we?
We did one on video.
And this is always fun, because when you get stuff from the parks, I think it's cool that you like sometimes have these added in. We got some park maps. We got one of Magic Kingdom here. And then we got one of Animal Kingdom, and we got one of Epcot.
So we also have a Festival of the Arts. It's called the Festival Passport. So they give these to you if you go to the festival, and it has different information there. It shows you all the different foods at the different pavilions that you can try out. So here's one. I think it says Germany and Italy, so that's super cool. And then there's also different fun things that you can read about.
I love it.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I want to try like an Epcot festival once. We've never been there.
We've never done one of those.
And we need to do one. And the last thing in the box is 3 pins. This one is for you, and these are for me. So do you want to go 1, 1, 1?
Sure.
Okay. So when we were doing like the shopping for the box swap, I was like, are there any pins that I want? And a lot of you tagged me in this one pin and were like messaging me right away. I didn't even know that this pin was a thing. You all hooked me up and told me about it. This is from a new series that they're doing called Magical Comics, and I think it's a really cool series because I love like superheroes and that kind of stuff. And this one is of the genie, and it says often imitated, never duplicated, and you got the genie there all zany and cool. And then on the inside, it actually opens up like a comic book. So you can see on the one side it has like some signatures, and those I think are like the new releases that are gonna come out. Like there's Dumbo and Chippendale and Figment, and then on the inside it says infinite cosmic powers, itty bitty living space. And I just love this. I think it's a really cool series. I love the backer card. And this pin is an LE of 2,500. And I think they're doing this every month, which is really cool.
The pin that I got, Brandon actually surprised me with, so thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's from the Disney Terrarium series.
I love it.
And so it says, where fantasy grows. It's a limited edition, so I'll check the back. But here's the pin. It's of Pascal, and so these pins have almost like a glass face on them, but actually only the bottom two parts are glass. This is all
I didn't know that.
Not glass, and I thought that it opened up, but it doesn't.
No.
So it just kind of sits like that. It's pretty cool though. It's 3D, so I'll show you from the side so you can get a good look of how big this pin actually is.
Yeah.
And then I'll take it off the backer because it is an LE pin.
And it's a double pin back, which is cool.
And so it is a limited edition of 4,000, and I'll show you the back because it's almost like a rose gold color, which is very cool.
And the last pin in the box is a pass holder pin from 2021, and it is Maleficent's dragon from the Festival of Fantasy Parade. And I just love this parade so much. Me and Heidi loved it when we saw it, and I don't know what's on the inside. I just opened it up and I have no idea. I think it's gotta be from Sleeping Beauty because it looks kind of old-timey, like that kind of time period, but I don't really know. So you guys can let me know if you know what this is on the inside, but I think this is a quarterly pin like set. So I'm sure they're all gonna connect. And I don't know what they're all gonna be, but I think it's a really cool pin. I love that parade, and we'll check the back for you. So this is a limited edition of 3,000, and you can see the pass holder logo on there. We are not a pass holder, unfortunately, but Kevin is, which works out for us.
So that's everything that we have for today. Let us know your favorite pin that we had on our Pins of the Month board.
Yes, and a big thank you to Kevin for doing the park pickup and for including all the extra stuff. You are the absolute best. We love you, and if you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing for more Disney content just like this, pins, hauls, and unboxings, and be sure to ring that notification bell so you never miss a new video from us.
And remember, it's always sunny. Grandpappy.
You should keep that in there. At the end, after it's always sunny. Like just when you're like, bread, pappy, you should keep that in there.